Welcome back. Welcome back to Waifu Watch. We are here today with our podcast on romance and romance anime and all of the lovey-dovey, soft-hearted, squishy, gushy cuddle feels.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jack.
I love love. It fucking sucks, but I do love me some love. It's a monster. But to start us all off, did anybody do anything cool over the weekend? Any fun weekend events you want to share with the people? She doesn't think about it.
Oh, I got my hair done. That's it.
Ooh. Your hair did. I was gonna say something. I was like in my brain. I was like,
I have highlights now that you can't see in this light. But
the bad bitch walking down the hall with the bad highlights. That's Danielle now. It me.
If you was on fire, you'll be a highlighter. Get it? Because highlight.
boo.
Go ahead, get out of here, Dad. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. We still love you. We still love you. Why did I number these this way? Well, does anybody have any opinions they want to share romance? And what do you think? What do y'all think about romance anime? Well, I would just like to say, I feel like I was looking up a lot of romance anime stuff, and I'm like, romance is its own category, and I think shoujo is also its own category, but they're very intersected very deeply.
Yeah.
So if I say shoujo or romance or something, that it's all on the same wavelength, scrumble jumble. Yeah. How do you guys feel about the lovey-doveys? Starting with Annie.
So can a romance manga or anime be from a male perspective?
I put a tidbit on that. I've noticed there's not a lot of those. I think there's one. It's I think it's called My Love Story something, and it's the really bigger guy with the big giant lips, sitting next to the. Yeah, I think that one's from his, and also Say I Love You. Ooh, Say I Love You's real good. Really
I've heard good things about that one.
Yeah, but yeah, not really, honestly.
Okay. So is that why shoujo and romance intersect a lot? Because shoujo is from a female perspective?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's not a lot of male perspective romance, which why I guess I kind of thought about that, but I didn't really think about it.
Interesting.
Shelby? Shelby, you want to give your opinion on romance?
I mean, I'm sure romance anime is I'd feel the same about. I just don't like stuff that is cheesy. I don't know.
What?
I haven't seen a lot of romance anime, obviously, but romances and other genres tend to edge on the cheesy side when it's specifically focusing on the romantic aspect of the story.
You say such cheesy things sometimes. I can't even. What? Shelby?
Shelby doesn't. My Shelby is sincere, and
that's the same thing. She's so genuine and sincere that a lot of her soft habits are just cheesy because that's just how she is.
Just because you're a demon and can't take the sincerity doesn't mean my Shelby is cheesy. No, she's not.
She is cheesy. She is Velveeta. She's Velveeta. Well, no, maybe not that high. Maybe Kraft.
Does anybody else pronounce Velveeta Velveta sometimes?
Nope.
When you're spelling it or writing it down, you're Velveta instead of.
Isn't it spelled VLVEET? Velveeta? Okay. No, sorry. Yeah, right. I was using one E when you said Velveta. I was if I was writing and said Velveta, I would use one E.
Right.
Well, good to know that I'm the only one that does that. Comment below if you do, and I won't feel so alone.
Wait, Annie, do you have a Dio shirt on?
I do. I do.
Love it.
It was me.
It was me, Dio. I almost bought that one.
It's a good shirt. I need to get more anime shirts. Where do I buy anime shirts? I need to start going to Forever 21 more.
Hot Topic is
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic is pricey.
It is.
True.
Urban Outfitters has a lot more now too.
Urban Outfitters is also pricey.
Yeah, they are. But I got a cool JoJo shirt there though. So
Forever 21 has some good options sometimes in the men's section. You just gotta check.
Go to Wish. I know it's kind of like
I don't have the patience.
Never get it, but they have.
I don't have the patience for wish. I wish I did, but I don't. No, that wasn't intended.
I see what you did there.
I did that wasn't intended, but
you could go on Redbubble too. They're usually not super expensive.
What's that?
It's like a similar to like Society 6 where people can
I don't know what that is either.
It's like you upload your own designs, and so then creators get a cut of the money, and then like the company gets a cut of the money. But they have a ton of anime stuff. That's where I get all my stickers for like my laptop and stuff, because they have
you
a
can
bunch
make
of
your
anime
own
stuff.
shirt.
Yes.
Ooh, guys, we should do that for an episode.
Come on, do that.
Make our own shirts or something. I don't know.
I have a list of waifu watch t-shirt ideas. Danielle's team t-shirt is Thanks I Hate It.
Yeah.
Mana's is Tittles and Biddles.
I love
And what was Jack's?
one big ass.
But yeah, despite my very Aries exterior, I'm a softie like on the inside, and I freaking love like romance anime. That's like my trash guilty pleasure, where it just like, but I'm really picky about it though. So it has to be very like heartfelt and sincere.
You're unbelievable sometimes.
I can't help it.
I can adjust myself here. Yeah, I did it. Alrighty.
Actually, I have a quick question for kind of on that female perspective, male perspective topic before we move on to Jack.
Yeah, no, what's up?
Okay, so I guess this is an open question, but kind of directed towards our resident TV expert Shelby. So romance animes or even like TV shows and movies and games and all that stuff is female perspective. Are they female perspective because they're female writers, or are they male writers? Or
a lot of them are male writers.
Really? So they're writing
Yeah.
to female
I
perspective.
mean, like, if you look at representation within like at least Hollywood as a whole, male writers tend to dominate the arena.
Yeah.
I won't say that for sure every romance you see is a male writer.
Yes.
But I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head.
That might be why rom-coms are so terrible then, because if it's a man, it's a man trying to write from the perspective of a woman, like, you know.
Oh my gosh,
that might explain it a little bit.
But I was curious if most female perspective romance media was written from a female writer or a male writer. I was very curious about that.
Maybe they have some female input for ideas, but it's like majority,
that's true.
like the circle meetings, and it's
it's probably a lot more
males.
of like audience testing, honestly. Like they probably like are like, here, women, watch this. What do you think? Like, what are your notes? Here's a very small amount of money, and we'll go and fix it, and then make a lot of money.
Man,
Well,
it's
to be
still so
honest,
dark.
kind of like chime in on this as far as writing. Like,
Yes, I was about to ask you, Jack. Yeah.
Like, I write mostly from a men's perspective. Like, a lot of my my main characters are men. Like, I know, surprise, right? But I tell a lot of my stories from a men's perspective. So I don't know if that's just like a writer thing to kind of just be able to write from any gender, but Shelby is correct as far as when it comes to gatekeeping on like writing in movies, there are mostly men writers, but I write mostly from a male's perspective. To me, women are just, I'll just wait till Mana asks me the question, then I'll talk about it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we finished hearing everybody's opinions.
No, we
Moving
didn't hear
on.
Jack. We didn't hear Jack's opinion.
The love haters.
Oh, you had something you wanted to share?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like animes. They're all teases. All it is blushing and glittery hair. That's
It's
all.
tension. Damn it.
Yeah.
Now I will say that anime, for some reason, like I can only watch like rom-coms. I don't like romantic like movies, like at all. It's boring. Ooh, they're gonna have sex. They're gonna fall in love. Someone's gonna come and ruin everything. They're gonna have sex again, break up, and get back together. Woo, you know. So, but with animes, for some reason, it's like when that romance does happen, and you're just like, ooh, it's getting hot. It's
Getting toasty in here.
Yeah, it does, because you're like, what? It's like anime has a great way of capturing tension.
Oh,
and
yes.
That I feel like the movie just doesn't do it for me. But when it does happen, I love it. But to say I love that genre would be a lie. I hate it. No.
But it gives you all the doki dokis in your heart. Like,
it gives you the butterflies. Come on.
I have no more room for butterflies. I have moths in my
I have moths. There's no room for butterflies.
Awesome.
I like that.
Person though, like I'm like that. I'm a Pisces, and Danielle's a Pisces moon. If y'all didn't know, but like when I love is so nurturing and just so lovey-dovey. Whereas as far as sorry, I had a little miscommunication. But yeah, but as far as like seeing it, no, I don't like it. Because to me, for me to be romantic is very private. It's like, this is only for you. Like, I'm only going to be this gooey for you. The world doesn't need to know.
That makes sense.
You know,
I feel that way, yeah. As an Aries sun and Capricorn rising can confirm that it's like very few people see that, like, but I'm a Taurus Venus, so that means like I'm all in, you know, when it's like when it's like very like give me stability, like
I don't like it, but I am romantic though. I ain't gonna. Y'all would love me. Y'all would all want to date me if I did.
Okay.
I'm
withholding information because I am a good human being. All right. Yeah, no, I'm
you good?
Yeah, rearranging because lighting. God, these headphones are short. All right, next question. Why did these questions go 1, 7, 6, 2, 10, 5, 4, 3? I don't know. Yeah.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Ask past me that. I don't know. She does. She's on some other kind of shit. I have no idea. Does anybody have a favorite romance anime, or one that they usually go to or lean for, or one that they're just like, oh, I just love that one?
Inuyasha.
Is that? You would classify that as romance?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, it's true. I mean, there's romance element. I mean, it's not very fun. Well,
I'm talking like pure romance, like because lots of anime have. It
has to be like, more than 50% romance,
like elements of romance. But yeah,
they don't have one unless you count the AMVs they used to play on YouTube with all the couples. That's about the only type of romantic anime.
Okay. We'll give it to you then.
I guess.
Totally out of my element here. I don't like it.
I have a favorite. I think I've talked about it before. Toradora. Where it's so like
cute.
Where it's like the Yakuza face guy, but he's like really
nice.
Oh
yeah.
His mom. He was on one of my husbando lists.
Yes,
but
I remember
the female love interest is like a super short tsundere girl. It's just like, oh, I don't like you. I'm
be right back. Be right back. I just have to grab the thing so I can show you guys. Keep going though.
Okay. And it's a complicated love square, love triangle, I guess. There are lots of characters who are all in love with each other and then don't like each other, and you like him, but he likes her. But then she likes her. So it's a bit, but at the end, everybody gets together that's supposed to get together. And it's all great.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. I'll go with a classic. I really like Kimi no Todoke, which is like one of the big, like, it just ended like not too long ago, and it was going on for a really, really long time. And it's so just very like genuine and sweet and very like slice of life. But So when we say romance, are we talking about also like maybe if the characters don't get together, but it's still like
what element of don't get together are we talking about? Because they have to like at least casually get together. They can't just like not
as in
get
like
together.
they like each other, but they never act on it. Kind of like one of those like misconnection.
Because they're teasing.
Because
I don't know, Annie, I need your input.
I am a sucker for those, and I have a couple.
Give me an example.
Unrequited love.
Yeah, it's required.
Like 5 centimeters per second.
What is that? Is that a ruler? That's a ruler.
It's a movie by the same person who did Kimi no Na wa, which was like a big hit a couple years ago, and it's called that because that is apparently the speed at which cherry blossom petals fall when they're like fluttering through the wind. But
that's
not to like spoil it too bad, but yeah, it's very much a like, you know, one person is with someone and then the other person like is single, but they still like each other, and then the other person gets with somebody else, and then the other person's single, and so it's always like just like bad timing.
That's too much tension for my comfort.
That is a real, I love that one. And I guess like kind of similar like Kimi no Na wa is very like similar in that sense, and Orange is really good and devastated me emotionally, but is very good. And Shelby, you'd really like it though because there's time travel in it.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's very, very sci-fi, but still like slice of life romance that stomped on my heart.
Oh,
that's what I'm a sucker for. See, I love the like, yeah, they don't get together.
She
like,
loves a non-reciprocated,
like the wrong people get together and they have to deal with those consequences.
See, I like that too. I like that too. That's my thing as well.
It feels more real, like, because that happens.
Like when they don't get the happy ending.
Yeah, I know it's terrible, but
it's very like one of my favorite movies is Typing an Echo.
Oh, oof. There was room on that door. He could have fit.
I don't know. I really like the animes where they're like, they're the first two characters that you see in the anime and they meet. Yeah. And then you figure out that they're like in love with somebody else. But then at the very end of the series, those two characters end up getting together. And it's like, I knew it.
I like that too. Yeah.
I knew it.
Like, honestly, I am very like easy to please when it comes to romance anime. As long as it's not over the top cheesy, then I like, great. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Even the dumb ones where it's like, he's an executive and has to have a wife to get the family fortune. And so he meets this random girl and they get married. Like, yeah. And it's like sold, like, you know?
Yeah. I think I've read a couple like that.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
A couple fan fiction like that too.
Yeah, very accurate. What about? Oh, Jack doesn't want to guess the okay.
Like, I don't.
Do it. Step in my heart. Just step in my soul. Just do it. It's right there on the ground. Do it. I want you to.
And I don't like betrayal. I don't like rejection. And to me, that's all romance is. As far as like the sequences that come with that, I don't like that at all.
You must be stronger, Jack.
Because to me, it's stupid. I'm like, no, she likes you. You like her. Why won't y'all just get together and have some beautiful babies? That's why I like.
Well, like a lot of times they're young, and so it's like you're stupid when you're young, and it's very like you're so scared of rejection, and so it's like you have that like you remember that feeling in your heart of when you like someone, and it's like I don't know, should I say something to them? And they have these awkward little like encounters, and you're like, obviously from the perspective of the people who like, you know, we're the omnipresent like reader who knows what's going to happen. So we're like, just get together already. But it's like from their perspective, I'm like, yeah, I remember being that awkward kid who's like, oh, I don't know. Do I say something? And I'm just like, oh, my heart, like too many feels.
My heart's too big to hurt that much. I'm already
Jack.
In sex trafficked children, my brain thinks too much. So when it comes to real life shit, I don't like watching it. It reminds me of too much stuff I'm already worried about.
But at least if it's happy real life things.
Yeah. No.
No.
You know what I do like though? I like forbidden love. Let it be the love where they're not supposed to be together, where it's like we should
love me some forbidden love.
Your brains out at the same time. I will watch that, like the 300.
So every young adult novel ever.
Then I can fuck with. There's fighting, there's conflict, there's we shouldn't, but we're so good, it's so bad. And I love those. I'm a sucker for those.
Okay.
I guess
That makes sense.
I would just like to say that I guess this would have been more relevant in like probably the podcast, like 2 podcasts before. But I went on a date with this guy. He was super cool until I found out that he was a body shamer, and so that was wild.
What?
Yeah, he was like, because he was super cool because he like watched the anime and like all that, and we like jived really well. And then he was like, I just really like aesthetic stuff, girl wise. Like he was like, Belle Delphine, right? I kind of like anime girls like that. Like I saw that picture you posted. Oh, that thigh gap was just so high, and I don't really like bigger girls are just a no go. And I'm like, whoa. I'm gonna go home now. Shit. And I was like, I don't know how this date's going, but I'm keeping this shit. It was a bad date though, but I got a cool anime card out of it, and it's actually a sticker, but I'm gonna keep it in my wallet because I didn't want to put it on anything.
Oh my god.
You could barely. There was no nudity. Everything's covered. It's just a little scandal. Well,
oh my god.
Yeah, that'll be a pixely sticker. Do you also have sticker fear though, where you're afraid you're gonna stick it on the wrong thing and then you're committed? Okay, that makes sense.
I have an entire little pouch of sacred stickers. I'm just like, I don't know, I have to be an important thing. I put this on, and then I don't end up putting them anywhere, so I'm just collecting them, and I'm like, they need to go somewhere.
Yep. Did any of you guys have sticker books when you were kids?
I have a sticker box. It's
and
very
like
cool.
they were like those laminate pages where you could stick them, and then like you could.
Right.
I just thought of that the other day. Me and my mom were talking about stickers, and I was like, that was such a simple joy as a child. It was like, here's a pack of stickers, and I was thrilled.
Stickering in this house is prominent. My roommate has a problem. We both love stickers. Everything's covered in stickers. We give each other gold stars when we do stuff. Like, honestly, stickers, you'd think, like, even high school kids, like, back in high school, our teacher would be like, all right, whoever answers this question gets a gold star. And everyone goes wild for that because you think no one likes stickers. Everyone fucking loves stickers.
Yeah.
There's little shapes on my walls. I wanted stickers on my walls. But yeah, stickers are good. Sorry, where were we? Favorite romance anime? Yeah, as you guys all know, mine is Kami-sama Kiss. I'm a sucker for that one. It's really hard between Kami-sama Kiss or Kaicho, but Kami-sama just has supernatural elements like Kaicho doesn't, so definitely Kami-sama. But anyway, next question. 4?
That sounds right.
No, I'm just trying to find.
Oh,
I'm trying to find 4.
You're trying to find number 4. Gotcha.
Okay, I guess we'll go to 5 because I didn't label a 4. What are some like common romance tropes? Like I know one is like the toast in the mouth, like I'm late to school, and then bumping into like the love of your life there. I know that's one. You guys mentioned another one just now, or about like common trope.
The businessman who needs a wife in order to get his money.
Yeah, that's also a common romance trope I see in anime.
Yep. Accidentally touching hands and not knowing what to do when you do it.
That moment of
or the like
like on his chest part, like the crying on the chest, just like
yes,
love me, and he's
love me. Also like the I tripped and somehow now I'm on top of you.
That happens in Code Geass more often than it should, considering it's not a romance anime.
Yeah, definitely.
Like 5 times.
Freaking Colin is always tripping and falling on Lelouch, and I'm like, girl.
Like, ooh, guess we're here now. Like, whatever.
Also, I know you guys aren't watching it, but the amount of like upskirt shoots they do of the female character, where it's like, here's her butt, like we're going in butt first with this camera angle, and I'm just like,
my preference on that. I told you, the whole phrase for it, which we can't put on here, but I might have.
Man,
I can't
I'm
put my
thinking
input
of
on
like
that.
fan fiction tropes, but like I can't think of anime tropes.
Oh yeah, same like enemies to lovers, and it's
this is my favorite girl.
I love that trope. That's how Toradora started, I'm pretty sure. She's like, fuck you. And then it's like, actually.
Let me roll up my sleeves here. Let's talk about this.
Also, I feel like the, I'm just chilling next thing you know, oh my God, my face just ended up in her boobs somehow. And I'm just groping her randomly because that's just what happened. Like, it was an accident. Like, okay, sure. Whatever.
Now I am very curious of these webtoons I keep seeing. Oh, my roommate's a ghost.
Webtoons.
We could do a whole episode on.
Oh yeah, I'm reading so many webtoons right now.
I will kind of. I haven't. I'm the type of person I wait till the wave is over, and then I'm out there with a paddle talking about. Here I come. Probably wait another 5 or 4 years and then go check it out. That's just how
you're missing out. Go do it. Don't listen to your ego. Don't let your pride. Don't let your pride.
The trope of like sunshine character with like dark, like, oh, I don't show my emotions character.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. That's why I'm also like, I have lots of fashions that my main is like kawaii stuff, but like because it's getting darker and colder, my like colorful fashion is toning down, and it makes me really sad because I'm like, how am I gonna find my partner that's gonna make me like be my opposite, be super like dark and stuff, and I'll be super colorful. I'm dressing dark too. It doesn't work.
Well, stay out of my aesthetic, and you won't have those problems.
It's true. Yeah.
I only said it to make you irritated. I don't mean it, Mana. I love you.
I'm gonna put that as an option for Jack's t-shirt. Stay out of my aesthetic.
Why
can't I can't get comfortable?
Why can't you just share? I don't fucking like sharing, so I get it. But also, why don't you just share?
I do.
Sharing friends, losers.
I'm just petty. I share all the time, but I don't have to.
I'm a loser now, Danielle? Is that how you feel?
Whoa, what's going on?
No.
I'm just, as someone who is very, like, particular about people touching my things, like, I was the kid in school who did not share things. Like, that was just, I just didn't.
I can see that.
It's because like I would always have the 64 pack of crayons and someone would be like, oh, can I borrow your cerulean blue? And I'm like, no,
that's my favorite blue.
Because it's not yours and I got the good crayons and I'm sorry you got the like crappy off-brand crayons. So
do you have siblings?
I have an older brother.
That makes sense. I can see it.
So it's very like
you have no younger siblings, so you've never had to share.
I was like,
I'm the
like
baby, and it's great.
Not objects.
Wild. Leave the lamp alone. Wild. Okay. Did we? What question?
We were talking about tropes.
Yes, tropes. Okay.
Tropes.
Yeah. Did we cover all the tropes? We probably didn't, but did we cover as many as our brains can fathom?
Yeah. Or the big strong guy with the very small petite boy or girl.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that trope the most.
Really?
Yeah, because as a tall girl, it has always been because I am a soft personality. When I think of soft girls, soft and tiny go together, and I am not tiny, and it pisses me off to no end because tiny soft girls are the like package deal, and it's like, fuck you. Yes. I'm tall.
Those are the girls who give guys all the ooh-woos.
The fucking ooh-woos. Fuck your ooh-woos if you're watching.
Yeah, embrace tall girls, but also like I won't date guys shorter than me, so like
I will date someone shorter than me if their personality is more aggressive than me. Because one thing about shorter people that you have to be more aggressive than me if you're shorter than me, because with tall people I like feeling short because it gives me like all the ooh like I'm small feels. But with people that are a bit shorter than me, it also like is a big like slap in the face that's like just because you're taller doesn't mean that you can't be still made to feel small. And so that's why their personality has to be a lot like larger than mine for that to work. Mm-hmm. But
yeah. See, I'm solid. I might look short. I'm only like 5'7", but I'm solid.
Jack, we're like the same height. We're both 5'7".
I'm solid. Like
you're
I've been
short.
I've been like 230 pounds. I've been like 160. So, but my bones, I'm like pretty big boned. I have like strong gravity or something. Like I'm heavy. So I've
That's
been.
How I am too.
And my ex is not that much taller than me. We're about the same height. But now that I'm single, I think I'm going towards big and tall only because I'm very aggressive.
You are really aggressive.
I'm not abusive. I am aggressive. And I've noticed that guys that are my height, they try and get aggressive with me as far as that. And I'm like,
no.
I can't respect you in a way.
You're like a never-ending brat. Your entire personality is just brat.
First of all, I am the easiest going companion you could ever have. If I love you, I love you. I love that you snore. I love that your feet stink. I love that you cry.
No.
I don't care if I love you. I love your entire being in essence.
Aww.
And little shit
really sweet.
That's it. Just little inconsiderate shit. And the big shit is easy. So I'm fine. I'm not
Fine.
Okay, Mrs. Pisces.
No, I feel that though, because like as dumb as it sounds, I want to date someone bigger and stronger and taller than me, because if I am ever incapacitated, I need someone who can carry me. So
that's true.
Strong guys,
they can be
the real
strong
MVPs.
and short, though. Yeah, for all you like,
and do him like this, and I used to spin him around and be like, look what I can do to you. So with Danny on that, I don't want to be able to.
I don't want to look like I could like pick you up and throw you over my shoulder, like like just.
You do look like you could pick up and throw someone over your shoulder.
Well, but that's why I need a dude who's like 6'4" and 220. Like,
yeah, good luck finding those with good personalities, though. Usually when they're tall and like they have all the things, their personality. But then again, you kind of like that.
They are few and far between, but I think they
have
might
a thing
be
for
out
that,
there.
Though. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the next question about tropes.
Did we ever figure out? Sorry, this is related. I promise.
Go for it.
Remember how we were gonna say we were gonna figure out what our love languages were?
That's one of the questions.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, actually, that's not. That's question number 10.
I want her to relay it organically.
God. I mean, I guess I just
because she was mad when I brought it up.
Order, Danielle. I had an order. It's fine. We'll moving on.
Did you though? Your questions weren't ordered chronologically.
They are from 1 to 12, just not in the right order, but they're there. Damn it. We were gonna go by the numbers, but I guess we can switch. We can switch 1 and 5. It's fine. I am
madness incarnate.
Oh no! Listen, I just have chaotic energy. That's all.
I was just gonna say you have chaos energy in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Positive chaotic energy. It's something aesthetic. Someone's told me that before, and I'm like, a little bit, but I try to keep it low-key. I try to keep it really
you're
low-key.
right, but
I try to come off like that's my Virgo. My Virgo rising likes to come off really organized and like very put together. But then, like, the Leo's just really loud and fucks everything else up.
Distracted by the sparkles. It's like shiny in the Virgo's like,
I love sparkles. Anyway, though. Yeah, since I guess we can switch question 10 and 6, Danielle.
Danielle.
What is your like top 2 love languages? Does anyone know the love languages?
Can we go through them?
Yeah. I don't remember. I have some of them, but I don't know all of them.
I'll Google it. There's only 5.
Detective.
I can always remember 4 of them, but I can never remember the last one. Let me see if I can do it off the top of my head. So there are words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, gifts, and acts of service. Oh, that's all 5.
Oh, well, look at that. Yeah. Well, yeah. What do you think your top 2 are? I know for sure mine's are physical touch and quality time.
That's so funny because those are not my top 2 at all. Yeah, I've taken that's something that I've done to multiple people on long car trips is I've been like, you're going to take this quiz. And because I did it to my parents one time when we were on a long car trip and my parents were at like very opposite ends of the spectrum, which was really funny. But my top 1 is acts of service. And then after that is gifts. But people are always, when you say gifts, people always assume that's like expensive gifts, which is not true. A gift for me is if you know, like I'm out of yogurt and you go buy my favorite yogurt. That constitutes as a gift. Like
there's a little anime
and an act of service. So
that's 2 in 1 actually. It's a double whammy for you. I don't know if you've seen it. It's not an anime. It's like a OVA of like short, like 3-minute episodes, and it's like this couple and they're living together, and like it's really cute. You'd love it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's about the buying and the yogurt and the stuff. Carry on though. Let's see, Annie, what are your top 2?
Definitely acts of service. Cause like,
oh, we should have asked receiving
yeah.
and giving. I guess you can only give giving if like you have a partner. Never mind then. Carry on.
And I would say it's between words of affirmation and physical touch. I would say words of affirmation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What about you, Shelby?
I would say quality time and physical touch is probably.
You guys are a bunch of softies. It's so
me and
funny.
Shelby are really similar.
Mm-hmm.
We get along pretty well. Jack,
Hi.
or is it none of them at all?
Acts of service, because I like it when someone notices the small things that I like. I take big pride on being able to take care of myself and just to be there for the other person. So when they take the time and being like, oh, you had a podcast today. I know you don't have the time to cook dinner, so DoorDash is on the way. That's what I like.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
And I like quality time because I'm not clingy and I need time away from people. So, and I'm always busy. So anytime where he's just like, you know what, this is just for me and you, we need time to reconnect. Like that means more to me than, hey, we haven't seen each other in a while and we're just going to fit in a movie and, you know, let's go out and then come back. Like, no, I'm tired. I'm stressed. Like I need like quality time to enjoy you.
Mm-hmm.
So quality time and access.
Wow, you guys make me feel very shallow now that I have gifts.
It's okay. No, don't feel that. Like literally, some people just aren't like good with like certain things. Like I'm not good with, I mean, not that I'm not good with gifts or anything, but it's just, I don't do well with living outside of myself. So like when people are like, oh, I was out and I thought of you and I bought this, it like really
That's
like
my favorite thing to
takes
do
me
for
for
people.
it takes me for a really big trip. I'm just like,
I don't like positive words of affirmation because to me it's just like I joke around. My favorite thing to say is shut the fuck up. So when you're just like, oh, you're beautiful and you're this, and I feel like
that makes me more uncomfortable. Like,
yeah.
I don't like saying shit back if I don't feel it. Now, of course, I'll love you. Of course, I'll adore you, and I think the world of you. I don't want to have to say it every fucking 5 minutes, though. So when someone's doing it to me, I'm just like, shut up. Like, damn.
Jack, we are so similar. And also, like, talk is cheap. You know, it's like you can be like, I love you so much, but it's like if I love you so much, but then if I'm like, hey, could you like do the dishes? Oh, but I love you so much. I'm like, no, but I like it means more to me. Like you loving me is doing the dishes. Like that's how my brain works. Is I'm like, help me. Don't just talk to me about how like that's just how my brain goes.
I agree.
Interesting.
Like it's fine. Like if I'm having like a really bad day and it's like you say something, but I don't know. I think that's more weird being like, that just makes me think of couples who like stare into each other's eyes and they're like, oh, I love you so much. And I'm like, ew. Like,
you know, Danielle, I feel like you have a very high, you have a lot of pride. And with a lot of pride comes like a high sense of shame. And so you can't bear to do the things that are cringy and shamingly just gross. And so you got to throw yourself in there, Danielle. That's what my friends tell me. You remind me of myself in so many ways. Sometimes it's like, you got to throw yourself in there, man.
Oh, no, for sure. I have to like pet
swim in it,
myself
drown in
to
it.
like be out of my comfort zone. But it's just like, I don't know. That's just, I'm not that like talky person. So like to me, like a like word of affirmation is like, hey, love you. Like, you know, I don't need like a, you know, you're my light and my stars. Like, no.
I love romantic like that.
You know, like poems and sonnets.
If you write me a
poems.
letter, I'll take, like, I enjoy
love letters like that. They're
so cute. I would die if someone gave me a love letter.
Really? Oh my gosh, I love love.
I think I like love poems more than love letters. I'm not sure.
That's what I mean. Like,
okay.
if someone writes it poetically,
love writing. We'll call it love
like
writing.
friggin' like Pride and Prejudice. Like that's the only time when words of affirmation are okay is when he says, "You have bewitched me, mind, body, and soul." And I'm just like, oh gosh, like
affirmation means the most when you feel it. It's different when someone sends you a text, "Hey, good morning, beautiful," versus like you're cuddle up and they're just like, you know what? Let me tell you what I love about you. Like that's different. That's when it's in the moment and it's just like, and what else? You know.
I also feel like words of affirmation so easily like built in. Like when you like have it to be like the focus. I find that a little strange personally. Like I feel like it's just something that like kind of comes natural when you love someone. I guess not everybody's vocal. Actually, I guess not everybody's good at like giving words of love to the people that they love, because maybe that's not their thing. But I just feel like it's something that kind of comes with the territory.
Oh gosh, I really am a tsundere, huh? Like,
yeah, you really are.
I just came to that revelation, like, oh no.
Yeah, you got it bad, Danielle.
Baka, like.
Baka. Sometimes I worry about you. I'm like,
I worry about me too.
Such a spunky spunk. I hope there's someone there that can see through the spunky spunk.
Yeah,
she's gonna marry a doctor who teaches that coaches little league on Sundays or soccer. She's gonna get her a soccer.
Why little league?
No, because I hate kids. So
he's good with them. You need someone who's your opposite in some ways. They don't.
Not every way, but some ways. Yeah.
But he's gonna be single and he's not gonna have any kids, and maybe that's why he.
That's true. That's true. That could work.
Y'all, they're wild.
Thinking about my love languages, those are things that I like receiving.
Yeah, I was saying receiving and giving is different.
Like I don't give words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I give like little physical like touches and things like that, like holding hands or touch on the shoulder. But like, I don't give words of affirmation. Yeah. It's like pulling teeth for me to say it.
My words of affirmation are only like pep talk of like,
oh yeah,
like you got this, like we're in this, like, but it's not like oh, I love you so much, but also
but I love receiving.
Yeah,
I can't give it, but I love receiving it.
That's funny because I think my giving are also acts of service and gifts. Like it's like I will do all of the things for you and buy you things. Like
I literally do all five. Like
yeah, I was gonna say, is it cliche to like say like for giving I want to do all of them? Like I want to clean your house. I want to like cuddle you and tell you you're doing such a great job, but I'm so proud of you. I want to be in quality time with you. I want to randomly cuddle you out of nowhere or like nibble your arm because I love you. Like I have 3 smocks. I have a smock for my house, a smock for painting, and a fancy smock for cleaning one of my other people's houses, because I'm like, I noticed your dishes were dirty. I'm going to do them for you.
Aw, that's so sweet though.
Cute.
I love giving. I'm a big giver.
That's why I'm abstinent, because giving it to the wrong person would result in the world being burnt into flames. If someone crosses me. So I'd rather stick to myself, because I don't think no one deserves or has not shown me that they deserve all 5 of my love languages.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I'll just buy you stuff and it'll be stuff that you like. It won't be nothing gimmicky. It'll be like, oh, remember that Lego thing you like? Yeah, I found it. I got it for you because I wanted to.
Yep.
Because I wanted to.
It's like, do you remember the episode of SpongeBob when he has to become the fancy waiter and they go in his brain and he has all the filing cabinets where he's like trying to find his name? That's me, except that's all things people have said, oh, I like that, like friends and family, and it's just like tucked away there. And so I can 3 years later be like, hey, I remembered that you really like this thing, and here it is. Like
I don't have the memory for that. I wish I did, but I don't have the memory.
It just like embeds itself in there, and it's
it just embeds itself.
Oh yeah, there. It's like my best friend from first grade that I'm still friends with. It's like, I know he loves elephants in the color green. Like, so it's like that's just there forever.
I don't know people's names, man. It's a concern. But cool. We have all of our love languages. Take those notes down, fans.
Or don't,
Don't.
Like,
every Everyone loves gifts. Send us gifts. Send us
That's
things
true.
to put
Yeah,
on
if
our
you wanna
wall.
send us-
Send us
That's
art.
dangerous.
Well, don't
Yeah.
send anything weird. Send us anime related gifts.
Yeah, if you want to
Oh,
send us
cool.
like a cool keychain or something, like
We can pull it on our wall.
Mana, you gonna
Yeah, we
let,
should- yeah.
let us with hentai shit now?
Wait, what?
You said anime stuff. I'm like, they're just gonna flood us with hentai gifts.
no PG gifts.
Thank you. There we go. Gotta
PG gifts or snacks that are individually wrapped. Those
Mm-hmm.
are
I don't catch y'all with snacks either.
always good with
Wonderful.
snacks.
Oh yeah, we don't have a PO box.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind, we do
so-
not have a PO box yet. Scratch that.
Digital gifts are cool.
Digital gifts, we can print
Yeah.
like
them.
comments. Comments are like a gift.
Oh yeah.
Like comments and questions.
Yeah.
And no, wait, are we allowed to plug that in now? Yeah, also a great gift would be
Oh
you know,
yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, our Patreon where you can
Speaking of gifts,
hint, hint, eyebrow.
and also if you join at a certain level, you get a gift from us. which is
Oh, didn't see that.
It's full circle, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, you help us, we help you. We give you quality, cute content that you want to see that you can't find anywhere else.
mhm,
You give us support.
absolutely.
Like a bra.
Like a bra.
Yeah.
If you no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna
It works so well.
Our fans are like a bra.
Listen, I think
The
that's a
waifu.
great analogy.
the
It is a
waifu
great
bra.
The waifu bra.
Every girl needs a
Patent
bra.
pending.
Everyone needs a bra, including waifus. So
I'm
if
putting
you
that on the t-shirt
want to
list.
be a bra for the waifu, let us know. Now
Um,
taking applications for human bras.
Not human bras, no.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Bras.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just walking
That's a
around
thing
like
I
you're
don't
in
want to
the
think
bra
about.
all the time.
I'm kidding.
When I thought of a human bra, I thought of someone like behind me just
No, that's what I thought of.
See, it wasn't gonna be weird until you made it weird.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Fine, we're doing great. We're doing great. Next question.
Okay.
What question were we on? Oh yeah, because we swapped. So 6 is now 10. Where's my pen? Oh, haha. I'm cat in the hat in this bitch. Anyway, we're gonna go to
You
7.
made a whole code for yourself.
What do you mean?
You have to decipher your own coding. Like,
Listen, this is why you put things in order. Okay, 6, yes. If you could add romance to your anime of choice, what would it be? Some kind of anime that you're like, damn, I wish there was some like elements going on here that's like, you know that should happen. There's no, but I'm not even looking at you, Jack. You're not even here right now. You're a figment of my imagination.
to answer you none. There you go. I'm out the way.
Well, I know what Danielle's gonna say, but I don't
It
know what I would say.
was a haiku.
She
Haiku?
She's gonna say hi.
Oh
God.
yeah, we getting gang.
You know my brand is so well established already.
Yep.
Because it's like
There's
one of
teaser
like,
moments. Too many.
it's not as bad as Free. That's
No, it's not nearly as bad as Free. Dear God.
But it's like it's so sweet. And I've read too many fanfics on Archive of Our Own because it's one of the top, like it's literally one of the like top like shows in Archive of Our Own is Haikyuu, which is wild because it's just like, oh, it's just so feel good, and there's so many cute boys that would be together, and it would be great.
It would be
I'll stop
great.
talking now.
It's okay. We support everything you do, Danielle.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Where I feel like I'm missing someone. 2 people actually, Annie and Shelby. Oh, Shelby hasn't. Well, Annie.
I don't really think of any.
I feel like you and me probably don't have the best answer because we already watch animes that have the romance shoved in there.
Yeah.
So, and Shelby, I guess you could give us a TV show that you wish that there was more romance in. If you have one that you like. What? I can't hear
What?
you.
I said I'm trying to think.
Oh,
I don't know.
I feel like it's so different with TV.
yeah.
Because a lot of TV, I'm like, get this out of here. I don't want it in my TV show because this is like, it's like a B plot. But
I don't like real people TV. That's what I call it. My mom's like, do you watch anything else that's like not anime? Like, no, Mom, I watch kids cartoons and I watch animes and I don't like real people TV. Like, I'll watch American Horror Story and that's it. But you'll never really have me watching a real person television show because real people
especially now that like everyone had to go on break for COVID, that like I feel like it's been an eternity since I've watched any of my shows, and they come back next month. But I'm like, what even happened? Like, yeah, same with movies
coming out. Like Annabelle, the other Conjuring or Annabelle was supposed to come out this year.
No,
like I'm just calling my little scared.
Fireplace Part 2 was supposed to come out.
See.
Black Widow was supposed to come out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know what any of these
Forgot
are.
about that.
Now I'll watch movies before I watch TV any day. Like a good movie. Like
Oh,
See, I'm the opposite.
same.
Because it's like, my like attention span for movies, like I need something that's like 20 minutes or an hour, and I'm like, okay, like on to the next thing.
I feel that. Man,
I'm actually hosting, but there is a question I want to ask everybody when we.
You should ask it.
Okay.
Now.
Everyone's perfect date. Like if you would go on a
Perfect date.
what would it be?
I'm opting out of this question.
Why? It's for everyone. No,
That's not something that I can share on camera.
Then pick one that
Your
you can't
PG
share.
perfect date then.
Boring.
That eye roll.
Like my perfect date, like I just realized I would love it if like someone found like a good national park for us to go to like at night, and we take pictures of the stars and have a telescope and have like a midnight picnic. Like just picking a day where it's like a full moon and like actually like buy the things to take and see all the stars and take my ass home. But don't kill me in the woods. But that would be
That's bad. No, that's where my brain went to, is I'm like, that'd have to be someone I know really well because I don't want to get murdered.
But some wine, a nice picnic basket, a blanket, nice weather, staring at the stars while fireflies are around, and just deep metaphysical conversation and philosophies. Like
I feel like mine is actually very similar to that, except on a beach at night.
ooh, that's
Next to
even
the water. Just looking at the stars and
Oh
the
God,
moon.
you can't see the water. You can barely see it during the day. You definitely
There's
can't see
also
the night.
sharks
We're
at
gonna
night.
fucking eat you.
I'm
You're gonna
not
get
saying they're
eaten.
getting in the water.
Oh, okay. That's different. My bad.
at night, they're beautiful.
Kitty!
Kitty.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the ocean at night.
I wish I loved the ocean more. She's just real scary. She's too many unknown things in there.
It's a beauty.
It's fair.
Oh God, an ideal date. I can't really opt out of this because all of them are just not things I can share on camera. Not even like, it's still PG, but it's still like how Danielle's like, oh, like my like romantic side is like for just one person only. There's like wall block. This is a wall block for me.
Can you give us like a chunk of it, or like, like a
Just like
A
essentially,
location.
yeah, or like a place that you'd want to go?
I can, the elements that I would want is it's my day
Mhm.
and everything's going my way and I can ask for whatever I want and I'm being spoiled and I get all of the attention undivided, and
Yeah, that's fair.
that's it.
I could not
All
do
of
that.
it. Mine.
My secret brain would be like, are you enjoying yourself? Because I'm enjoying myself, and a part of me wants you to enjoy yourself. So if I'm enjoying myself too much, you're obviously not, because I'm taking off. Like, that's me.
No, I understand that, because the one time me and my ex went shopping.
Get out of my milk bowl, bro. Sorry, that was rude. I'm sorry.
You're fine. We went shopping and I wanted to go in like a girl clothing store. He was like, "Oh, I'll go in with you." And I'm like, no, you don't have to. And he's like, "No, I don't mind." And I'm like, "No, but I will feel too much guilt of being the girl that like drags my boyfriend into the like girly clothing store. Like, no, I'm like, stand outside and enjoy yourself elsewhere. Like,
Huh.
because I
Wait.
feel too much like guilt.
Mm-hmm.
First date, women, come on.
Has everybody been on a, well, not even been on a date? Oh, well, I guess that's, you can't ask that question on the podcast. Never mind.
Is everyone here a virgin? I'm pretty
That's
sure.
not what the question was gonna be, Jack. That's you.
I'm saying that's kind of like what, like to say, hey, have any of you
That
guys-
wasn't the question. That's not that you.
So my perfect date.
Yeah.
That's by the way, my t-shirt design is moving on.
Yep. That's a
my
great
t-shirt
one.
design.
That's
I
a
like
good one
that.
for you, Annie.
So mine would be at a location that has lots of things to talk about. Because I'm naturally I don't know how to make conversation out of nothing.
Me neither. I hate small
Wow,
talk.
that's real easy for me.
So like if it's an art museum or an aquarium or a history museum where we can like look at exhibits and then like have cool conversations about the things that we're looking at and it's like relatable, then we're having like a shared experience and a shared memory and it's nice. So anywhere that has like stuff to look at and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Any like stuff.
I like stuff. I like stuff.
Did we get it? Did we get everyone's answers?
Did I
Okay.
say
believe so.
anything?
Did Danielle?
Danielle, did you say anything?
Did you?
I don't know. No, I don't think I did.
Dream day. Give us your dream
No,
day.
go for it. Go for it.
Is it at a gym? Do you want to go working out with someone?
No, that's not. That should just be like a Tuesday. That's not like a
Oh my
dream day. Like, yeah. Again, I'm just gonna like paint myself into a corner here, but I freaking love going to like a game, like a sporting event. I think that is so much fun, especially if you're both cheering for the same team. Just because it's like you get really hyped, and it's like it's just like fun energy, and there's not a lot of pressure to talk, like because there's always something going on, so you can at least
I
like
see that. Yeah.
comment on things that are going on. But then if you want to have small talk, you can. Yeah, like that's like one end of the spectrum, and then the other end of the spectrum is like I love any like the idea of any date during fall or Christmas time is like sign me up. Like looking at Christmas lights or like going to a pumpkin patch, like very basic white girl things are like, yes, that would also be love. Or anything with good food. Like
Food.
great, let's go eat a bunch of food. And I'm like, sold. Also, if I don't have to plan it, that's a big one, is if he's like, hey, I planned an outing for us. We're, be ready by X time and we're going to go and I'm going to handle everything. I'm just like, oh, thank you. Like,
I don't trust men's taste in outing.
I couldn't do that.
One time. And I was just like, I want every date to be, I'm not even talking to the guy anymore. But it was literally, I picked the place. I heard what you like. Come on, dress nice. And I was just like, and it was wonderful. I had such a great time and I don't like him anymore. But I mean, it's great. Only thing I needed extra was someone to send like an outfit to my door. Like,
yeah. That's very old school, but like, but man, if a dude knows your measurements, like kudos, like that's attention to detail. Cause I don't think I know my measurements. Like,
Me either.
Yeah, no, but that's like so great because one time, I went on a date with a guy and we went to a baseball game and he was like, I'm going to pick you up at 7. We're going here for dinner and then we'll go to the game. And I was just like, really? Like you planned everything? Like, oh my gosh, like you're competent enough to do that? Like,
yeah, no. Women love consistency and when you use your fucking brains and when you pay attention.
It's because like we're so, especially Jack, I'm sure you're the same way, but like so type A in everywhere else in your life that when someone's like, I'm going to take the lead and let your brain chill for like 5 minutes, it's like, thank you. Like,
thank God. I don't have to worry about gas. I don't have to worry about getting on the highway.
Right?
Like, I don't have to worry. Is that what I heard? Like,
yep.
I have to be in control and I can just be myself around you. And I kind of trust you, so that's the only reason why we're stepping out anyway. Yeah, I'm about to have that's
Yep.
Um,
I like that, but for different reasons.
I don't know if this is okay, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
No, it's almost time, and I don't know how many questions you have left, but
Yeah, what's up?
almost time to wrap up.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Think of your really good last question. And
Yes,
we'll run through
indeed.
it.
Oh,
No
Annie, I thought
pressure.
you would give us something hot.
No. It's just me being a
Yeah, I thought it was
Being
gonna get
punctual.
spicy. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit, Annie's
being-
getting spicy.
yeah, being punctual and
Ooh.
whatnot.
I
Keeping
got
us
it.
on task.
So, you're in an anime. What aspect of yourself is going to charm the guy that you're aiming for?
I
What aspect
like
of your
this question. That's creative.
That's a good
cool.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Go ahead. I'm gonna build up my story. I don't know why I keep going back to Naruto. I think that was like my first ever
Why are you
my
going back to Naruto? This is about you.
to me that's
She has to
where my-
craft a narrative.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. Like when I think of romance anime, it's Inuyasha or Naruto. So those are my only two to go.
You're just picking qualities out of yourself that you think would charm
I
you.
know. Okay, so to answer your question, if I was an anime, it would be my charm to handle things. I would be the one that is always the do this, to do that kind of person. But then he sees me vulnerable, kind of in a way, and he's like, oh, she can't be strong all the time. I'm going to take
So
care of
Misa-chan.
That's a good one.
But the thing is, he's more intense than me. So it's kind of like, oh, she's loud and she's this. And really, he's just like, no, she's not. She's
It
just.
sounds like Kaicho or Midsummer.
Yeah. So basically, he likes the fact that I'm goofy and I have a soft side, even though I don't show it, but he's seen it. And that's kind of like.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle?
I would say probably not to sound like too cheesy, but like something along the lines of just like determination and like perseverance. Like I'm very like once I set my sights on something, like I'm gonna go for it, and like nothing's really gonna stop me from getting there. And that's very shonen and very just like I'm gonna be the best, but like
I'm gonna be
I
Hokage one day.
yeah, like but it's like that's I feel like that, especially in that type of like genre, like that would be very appealing in a significant other. But then also having that like slightly like softer, not so like side.
Nice. Shelby.
Oh no.
Shelby's genuine nature and good heart.
Aww.
So sweet and cheesy. I actually was gonna say kindness because I feel like I strive to be kind, and I feel like that would be charming.
Oh, Shelby, you didn't
I know, right? Shelby's whole existence just makes me so happy. There's not a lot of people.
Shelby, not Shelby.
Yeah, that's what she's Shelby. There's like some people out there that's like, I've come to realize I can't be nice to everybody, and I want to be nice to everybody. And so I have to hold back my niceness. And Shelby's one of the people that I'm like, I feel like I could be just as nice as I want, and I don't feel like I have a chance of being manipulated or used or having it as ammo. And it makes me so happy.
Aww.
Hey, I didn't heard Shelby change her tone before. I said Shelby nice, but Shelby looked like she'll say some things to your ass if you. Shelby, I'm like, Shelby's nice for all of us, but I'm looking like, yeah, I want to see someone kind of piss Shelby off. She can, and it's just like Shelby's the most ruthless mouth-wise. I think she is. I'm just looking at that. I'm not gonna make you angry, and I don't wish it upon you, but I do want to see.
But I think it takes a lot to get Shelby angry. Shelby doesn't get angry easily. She has a very high tolerance for like bullshit because she has a very high tolerance for patience.
Shelby she'll be like, that was stupid. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. She does have, her face tells a lot. sometimes.
Oh, that's true. Thank you for noticing. It does.
It does.
I love Shelby.
Annie, what's your
I'm
charming
gonna sound really dumb.
No, it's not dumb.
It's just, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's my award-winning smile. My sunshine.
Gosh,
Yeah, I
Annie.
know. My sunshine smile. Like whenever, like the kind of smile that like brightens up somebody's day or like brightens up the room.
Mhm.
I think I have that.
Aw.
It's that one
Man,
song from
every,
Annie. You're never
like-
fully dressed without a smile.
Yeah.
Annie.
Every time we podcast, it just further affirms that Annie is the student council president who like just is I don't know how to explain it, but she just is like
I am the goddamn blueprint. You bitches fall in line. Look at my
No, we can fight.
What about you, Mana?
I love it.
I am planning. Didn't write an answer to this question. I should have.
Mhm.
Do I have to answer the question?
Yes.
It should, yeah. You
I'm
Yeah.
the question asked.
Well, I'm asking you. I'm calling you out.
Okay, well then. Off the top of my head, I have to. Actually, this is really hard. I just realized yesterday. What made me write this question was because yesterday, I've never once in my life thought of myself as charming. And then someone was like, "Oh, you can be so charming." And I was like writing something down. And I was like, "Charming?" I like forgot that word existed. So like charming isn't something I think of. But if I had to think of something of my quality people like about me, I think it's like my like
you have a good heart. Like you have a very genuine, caring heart.
Like you'll be the one talking to a squirrel, like offering him an acorn.
I do talk to animals, but that's not the point.
Today, I really care. Like that's.
I think maybe just my quirkiness to round it up in one thing. I think my quirkiness can be charming.
You're
It is
unique.
really funny when you get a compliment about something that like you've never heard before, and you're just like, "I'm sorry, what?" Like,
Yeah, like that. What was that?
I had that happen in a job interview. Someone said, "You have such a bubbly personality," and I was just like, "Me? Like, no." I'm like, "This is interview Danielle. Like, she's a different person. I like dissociate when she's in the room. Like,
I've been told I'm delightful. I said I'm a lot of things.
You're aggressive. You remind me of my friend Sammy. She's affectionately aggressive.
I feel that."
Very affectionately aggressive. Where it's like, "I love you, damn it! Like, smile!" Like that's what Jack reminds me of.
I think Jack can be delightful sometimes.
Thank you.
Delightfully aggressive.
I miss you. I just want to touch you. It's just like let me stare into your eyes.
My computer's gonna die. No, don't do it. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Oh my god.
When computers say they're gonna die, they're like gonna die in that instantaneous moment. Like they don't give you any time to plug up. They just
That
tell you and
happened
then
the
they're
other night.
gone.
We were on a FaceTime with my brother
I did it.
and his wife, and it said that she had 15 minutes of battery left, and approximately 3 minutes later, it was just like, and I was like,
Bye.
well, that wasn't 15 minutes.
Yeah, but it's good. We're good now. But yeah, that was our last question. Hope you guys enjoyed us getting in our feels.
Please don't
Kinda.
roast us in the comments for being
Yeah,
a bunch
please
of like
don't.
Yeah, please don't.
soft idiots who
roast
are like, I just
everybody.
want to be loved. Like,
Roast everybody in the comments except me, because I'm the host.
no. Equal opportunity roasting if you're gonna roast us.
I don't care.
Yeah, you have to go down the list. Roast every one of us. You can't just
Oh,
do
please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I don't give a
We need to
fuck.
have, can we, I guess that would be not, I don't know if everyone's ready for that. I was like, oh, we can have like a Q&A, except for it's roast the waifus, and we have people send it.
No.
No, thank you.
No.
Please
Oh
don't.
man, that sounds funny. Sorry. But
Now
yeah,
we can
My
play a
skin
game
gets
where we have to get to each other. Is like we can do a thing where let's say Annie has Mana, I have Danny, Shelby has me, and Mana has who's left. I don't know. I forgot.
We have an
Annie.
odd number, so
I know it meant stuff, but we can also play a game that's like, oh, who is that? And we have to imitate.
Kind of like
Oh.
like mystery date where it's like you don't know who it is. Like,
ooh, yes, I would love to play a mystery date wife.
I don't know what that is, but
where it's
sounds
like,
fun.
haven't you seen those like shows where it's like there's one person sitting and there's like three people behind a curtain and they're like, date number 1, describe your perfect day.
Yeah,
and then they
I've
like,
seen those,
and
No,
they go
I've
down the
never seen
line
that.
and they like talk about, it's like,
Is it like a game show thing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a game show.
That is
I
why.
would know who Mana is right away. I would know who Mana is.
Rude.
We'd have to
You
have,
have,
like,
like, a
voice
voice
modulators.
changer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just want to buy one of those for my own personal use.
My perfect day.
How much are those?
Your guys' speech pattern, so never mind. It wouldn't be.
Okay, pause. Last quick question. What's everyone going to be for Halloween? Do you know?
I'm not doing anything for Halloween, so
You can still dress up and do
Our
nothing.
Picture. What are you gonna dress up as our picture, Danielle?
I'm probably gonna wear my Snorlax Kigurumi again because that
I
thing is
support that.
comfortable as heck.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm
wear
gonna
my
be a
Alice in
jellyfish.
Wonderland.
That's
Ooh,
fun.
Yeah.
that sounds cute.
Very
I
cute.
made a skirt that has all the little ribbons and pearls.
Aw, that'll be
Annie,
So when
that
you
sounds
walk,
adorable.
it's gonna swish.
Aw.
That's
Yeah,
very
the
cute.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be my Alice in Wonderland for our pictures.
Nice.
That's cute.
Yes, yes, yes. Jack?
I'm gonna cook and summon my ancestors.
Sounds good. Love it.
Cool.
Love it, love it. What I like to hear. All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Of podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
It's okay.
Isn't this what this is?
It's okay.
Be sure to share, subscribe, like, follow our Instagram, subscribe to our Patreon so
Yeah,
we can give
maybe
you some.
donate to our Patreon. That's a
Yeah.
cool idea, don't you think?
Oh my goodness, who would have thunk it? Yeah.
Who's on?
Who's
up
next week?
Yeah.
Next
that-
week is Miss Jaqueline.
Is that with food or?
Yep, Japanese
of Danny?
food.
Okay.
Ooh, food.
Japanese food.
My roommate is making something in the kitchen.
Next podcast, we'll be going over anime food to get your mouth all watery and your tummy rubbly. That's what we gonna do.
Cool.
That'll be awesome. I'm excited.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. And we will catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.